conversations with John Bolton, right?
On Monday evening, as Bob Woodward and I wrapped up our reporting, we checked in with former President Donald Trump about this statement, this issue in our reporting that he might have been using so-called burner phones or disposable phones during the final days of his presidency to avoid scrutiny of his calls in official White House records. Trump said in a statement he doesn't ever recall knowing about burner phones, doesn't even know if he's ever heard the term. Then on Tuesday, after our reporting was published at CBS News and the Washington Post, John Bolton, the former national security advisor for Mr. Trump, called up CBS News and said, hey, wait a minute, I read about what Trump said in his statement. That's not true, because Bolton recalled Trump using the phrase burner phones in several conversations while Bolton was in the White House, and said Trump has full understanding of the meaning and knows that they're used to avoid having any kind of official record.
Other than the obvious, what is the significance, whether if it's legal or political, of this nearly 8-hour gap in phone records?
Ever since January 6th occurred, every reporter in town here in Washington has wondered, what exactly did Trump do that whole day? And we've pieced together it in different reporting over the years, but not enough. This is the first official record we've seen of Trump's day, minute by minute. The problem is the documents turned over to the January 6th committee from the National Archives are incomplete. 7 hours, 37 minutes of phone logs are missing. Why are they missing? Why were calls that were clearly made by Trump not recorded in the official federal documentation? That is a lingering question for the January 6th committee as it moves forward with its probe.
And some people are saying tonight that there's a cover-up here. What are your thoughts on that?
One lawmaker did say that to CBS News and the Washington Post because they are vexed by this 7-hour and 37-minute gap, and they wonder if not a cover-up, a deliberate omission of official records. Did the president or his allies use personal phones or burner phones to avoid having who they're calling during an attack that left 5 people dead away from the public record? This is a fluid story, a fast-moving story, and still so many unanswered questions. But we are learning a little bit more, piece by piece, about what exactly Trump was doing.
Great reporting, Robert. Robert Costa, CBS News Chief Election and Campaign Correspondent. Thanks for your time. Comedian and activist Jon